Hello everyone, my name is Vimal Abhishek. Yeah, that's written above up there. So let's skip the introduction. Till date in 2020, we have only talked about Go Corona Go. While Corona was busy distracting humanity. Wait, isn't it already a thing of past? Busy dealing with human lives. Some ingenious and perseverance minds were gearing up for something revolutionary. Wait, ingenious perseverance. What am I talking about? I shall catch up on it later. So, all the social media web crawlers, I'm talking about the NASA's 2020 Mars mission. Yes, I accept that we have witnessed many outstanding Mars missions in the past 2 decades. Spirit, Opportunity, Curiosity, to name a few. But this time it is a step ahead. Bear with me till the end of this video. You will love the biggest leap of the whole mission. Well, before I begin, I would like to brief you on how Earthians, Martians, shoot their rover up into the space and the whole landing on the Martian surface. The rocket, Atlas Class 5, as in case of this current mission, lifts off carrying all the loads for the mission. In a minute or a few seconds, it reaches orbit of the Earth. When the first stage burns out, it is left behind, and the second stage is lightened up. At this point, the spacecraft has a very little stability, so it is spinned up to give a good flight in the air. This puts the spacecraft on the correct trajectory to Mars. In around 7 months of voyage, the spacecraft is finally ready to reach Mars. Here, we lose the cruise stage after it points the spacecraft directly towards the Mars and it is no more needed. Now, the crucial stage begins, where the spacecraft hits the Martian atmosphere. The heat shield of the spacecraft starts burning up, ultimately reaching a surface temperature of around 1600 degrees. I'm talking about the sun, yeah. Mars is tough to slow down as its atmosphere is 100 times thinner than Earth's. Traveling at a tremendous speed, the spacecraft needs to slow down. The supersonic parachute is deployed and the heat shield is set off to unblock the radar's view of the landing site. Since the parachute is not enough to slow it down, so it is cut off and the rocket comes into action. भाई साहब बोले तो full hero of the country. But rocket cannot be brought too close to the ground because the propulsors can create dust clouds that would damage the equipment. Here, sky crane maneuver is seen. The rover is hung from the rockets like a shoe with its laces. As soon as the rover touches the ground, rocket cut its contact and is descended back away from the rover to avoid any collision. Presenting you the Perseverance rover for the NASA's mission to Mars 2020. Here I am showing it in augmented reality. After midnight, my bed witnessed these strange, mind-boggling things. Well, the rover is 10 feet long, excluding the arm, 7 feet tall, to replicate a man standing on Mars, and 9 feet wide. It weighs around 1025 kilos, equipped with 23 cameras and 2 microphones for the first ever time. It will seek signs of ancient life and collect rock and soil samples for possible return to Earth on a later mission. The rover will land in Jezero crater, a place that holds promise for finding evidence of past microbial life. Scheduled for the 30th July launch from the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, Florida. It is expected to land on 18th February 2021 and spend at least 1 Mars year, that is 687 Earth days. Let us know briefly about the parts of the rover that will further enlist your idea why this is an excellent mission. As you all know, all these missions to Mars for a quite long time is just part of a greater good to make humans a multiplanetary species and colonizing Mars sometime in the near future. Rear has cams. Operating autonomously, it avoids obstacles and help in driving. Nav cams. The navigation camera help in safe driving. The mast cam Z. The main cameras that will take high definition videos of Mars and color images of Mars. Then the super cam identifies the chemical composition of rocks and soil from a distance. Then sample cache camera takes microscopic pictures of sample material and tubes before a tube is sealed. Microphones. For the first time ever, two microphones. Suspension. A rocker bogie suspension system allows wheels to go over the obstacles. The arm. As you can see, that extended rod-like structure in front of the rover. The turret. It is the tip of arm with tools like camera and driller and other scientific instruments. PIXL measures the chemical makeup of rocks at a very fine scale. Then comes the Sherlock, provides fine scaling imaging and detects organic compounds and potential biosignatures with the help of camera named Watson. At the tail of this structure is the power source. UHF, the cylindrical body on the top, is the UHF antenna that transmits data to Earth using the Mars orbiter's overhead. Then high gain antenna. This hexagon shape transmits data directly to and from the Earth. The low gain antenna, like a chess piece, is used to receive data from Earth. MEDA, a weather station to measure atmospheric pressure, winds, temperature, etc. Then comes the vital part, MOXIE. It is complete a technological experiment to produce oxygen from carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere. This will help to find out methods to sustain human life for the further Mars mission. Then comes the RIMFAX, a radar to observe geological features under the surface. And this, now the name chip, very important because it contains my name too. It is a silicon chip carrying around 10.9 million names including mine for this mission. अब हम ना जा सके तो कोई तो जाएगा, भले मेरा नाम ही सही. Well, now it's time for the biggest leap of this mission, the Mars helicopter Ingenuity. For the first time ever, it will be carried to the red planet, being attached to the belly of the rover. This is a separate experiment different from its mission. The experimental test flights will help in decision making for carrying helicopters in the near future missions. As we all know, Mars air is thin and the gravity is 1/3 that of the Earth. So the blades of helicopter will have to rotate at RPM almost 10 times than it would on Earth. Therefore, this Ingenuity is based on the principle following faster blades and lighter weight. Weighing around 1.8 kilograms, it will be solar powered and would fly for 90 seconds in each test flight. So, here we as the humans wishing NASA very good luck for the sake of humanity.